Alright guys, how we doing today? Today's Sunday. It's on a cloudless sky. It's a little bit warmer. It's a good day to run the truck. So, I think we should run this truck and see if we can break it. So, really quick, truck's doing really well. The tires are doing really well. I vented all 4 tires and they're doing a lot better than they were from the factory. They are sealed from the factory and it does resist ballooning. Some guys like that, some guys don't. I like my tires to balloon a little bit, so I vented the tires and the tires balloon a good bit more. But it's not outrageous, it's not like, you know, a pancake or anything. I have a big motor in this truck, a big ESC. I have the power to do it if it was going to. And these tires do not balloon like a pancake, but they do balloon, you know, really nice, which I think is perfect. They're light, but they aren't too light. I mean, Proline does a good job with their tires. So, really quick, I got a brand new part for the X-Maxx that I think is critical for anybody that runs mod 1.5 gears. So, for the most part, your spur gear is the thing that's hard to find. And it's hard to find I think it's a 5 or 6 millimeter from the factory. To find a 5 millimeter mod 1.5 spur gear. So, there's a company called Bauhaus that has now made a spur shaft that allows you to mount a 8 millimeter pinion to the spur shaft, which opens up to a lot of choices now. Because, I mean, the pinions are easy to find. I mean, a lot of companies make 8 millimeter pinions, like Hot Racing, Saga Racing. You know, a lot of companies make 8 millimeter pinions, but it's hard to find the spur gear. Now that Bauhaus has made this shaft, now you can run that on your X-Maxx. So what I have now is a 23 millimeter pinion and a 30 millimeter spur, but it's a pinion gear. And I've been running it for about a week now, and it's doing really well. I mean, it's Saga Racing, so you know it's gonna be good stuff. Yeah, and it's cheap too. So that shaft is $17. It comes with a shaft and a little sleeve that allows for the correct spacing through here, because there's a bearing here and there's a bearing here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And there's like a little sleeve that comes with it that allows for perfect spacing, and it fits. Oh God, it fits really, really nice. That the sleeve is made perfect. Like there's no wiggle, there's no play. They did a good job making this, and they make other stuff too. They make motor mounts. They make all kind of good stuff. So yeah, Bauhaus Racing is gonna be coming with some good stuff. So without further ado, let's get this thing running. Let's see, get a good spot here. Focus. There we go. The remote's ready to go. I broke the damn Max 5 fan wire. I'm about to get another fan, but it'll be all right. All right, guys. See if we can break this thing. Looks freaking good, don't it? Put them tires on there. Wide kit. Oh yeah, killer. Freaking killer. Proline does a good job with, you know, making tires. I mean, I don't know, like Proline is the you know, is the king in my opinion for tires. Right now I'm running my my Z batteries in here. My new batteries are inside charging, my SC batteries. So them batteries are doing really good too. So the new batteries that I have are the SMC batteries. That's the good batteries. I think I might choose them from now on. They're freaking really good. They're inside charger now. Freaking sweet. Like, I don't know, like these Badlands are really good. Like, I don't know, they grip really, really well, but it's not too much, you know? So you're able to slide a little bit. I mean, anybody knows if you've been doing it for a little while, some tires just grip too hard, and it just, you know, you can't have no fun with them. Oh, another thing too, I got this new, and I'll tell you about is the wheelie bar. I finally got an upgraded wheelie bar, or not upgraded, but I fixed the other one. So before I had the double one. You go to Alibaba or whatever, you find a little, right, the eBay too. You can find the wheelie bar for this X-Maxx. It's like this, you know, little system, or whatever. You know, comes with the arm and stuff and spring and stuff. And they got one with 2 wheels, and they got one with 1 wheel on one side. I showed the 1 wheel one this time to see how it tried out, whatever. The double wheel one I had before, it was doing a good job. It really was. But it broke, which was not their fault. It was my fault. I jumped the truck in the air and it landed kind of goofy, and it landed right down on the back of the wheelie bar and it broke it. I mean, truck's like 30 pounds, so yeah. But yeah, these wheelie bars are really good. This one and the double one's really good. I mean, it really is super stable. I believe you can also flip this around or something to make this a little bit higher too. Make it where the wheelie bar is more like, you know, up here or whatever. What you doing? It's tough stuff. Anyway, these tires are really good. Look at that. Yeah. So to do a backflip with any RC car, you need weight, you need momentum or whatever. And sometimes light tires are hard to backflip, like stock tires. But you can see these have no problem. That was kind of a low backflip, kind of a late backflip. Yeah, these have no problem backflipping. And as these tires get worn in, as these tires get soft a little bit, and they start to balloon more, it'll be even easier to backflip. But yeah, really good, really good. So, do a little balloon test right quick. I'm worried about it. So I can show you right quick. But yeah, these tires are bended now. They are not bended from the factory. So I've bended all 4 tires in 4 spots. You know, like north, south, east, west. So in other words, I've bended, you know, I've been like here, you know, in all 4 spots. That allows the air to escape the tire. And, you know, whenever you're riding around, the tire is ballooning up. See, before, maybe it was just me, but the tire was kind of like deformed a little bit whenever I would, you know, run around a little bit. Like, it's like the tire, I'm thinking it was because the tire was sealed and it would go to expand and it wouldn't have any room to expand. It would like expand kind of goofy or whatever. Like, it would be kind of off-center looking. And at certain times when I'm coming like through here and stuff going fast, the truck would like, would act kind of funny. I don't know, it would act kind of weird. It would kind of want to be hard to drive a little bit, but not really, but maybe a little bit, you know? But now that I've got these tires bended, the tires are now ballooning how it's supposed to. And it's ballooning in the middle, and it's way more controllable. And it's actually faster too. So, let's see right quick. Do a balloon test. Heck yeah. Doing really good, guys. Doing really good. Yeah, got some dirt in here, kind of throwing it off a little bit. So, I need to what needs to happen is these cars need to get balanced. I need to these cars balance, whatever. I mean, I need to balance them anyway. Which is really easy to do, really. Some guys, they'll go ahead and buy a whole like a tire balance or whatever. You don't need all of that. You really don't. I mean, all a tire balancer is a hub. That's free spinning. That's all it is. That's all a tire balancer is. And all you do is you pull your hub out and pull out one of the drive shafts where you got a free spinning hub, and then install the tire on the truck. And you spin it and you see where it's stopping at and where wherever the tire stops at, you want to add any kind of weight, like I don't know what you call it, but it's like teacher's tape. You know, teachers had that like that like Play-Doh stuff, whatever they use to put stuff on the walls, whatever, that stuff. You put that on the inside of the tire on the opposite side where it stops at, and that makes the tire balanced. And you do that a few times, and you add that to certain spots of the rim, and it'll make the tire balanced, and it won't shake like that. And actually, people say it's not really, you know, worth it for a basher to be like that, and I think it is. I did my 2.0 Badlands, and the truck was way more controllable at higher speeds. The tire was before, like you seen before, it was kind of doing like that, whatever, kind of flapping. And as you get faster, it gets worse. And that was making the suspension jump around a little bit, and it was making it kind of hard to drive. And since I added the weight to the rims in certain spots, it's a lot more smooth, a lot more controllable. Heck yeah. Proline does some good stuff, man. That's some really good stuff. Truck's awesome. I love this truck. I really do. Where's the puppy at? Oh, it's here. Yeah. I could almost sell all my cars, really, and just have the X-Maxx. I mean, it is that good. Like, I don't know, it really is that good, guys. Like, this truck is really big, and, you know, even stock, this truck is good. You know, bone stock, it's really good. I'm almost considering buying another X-Maxx and keeping it almost bone stock. Maybe adding like a Max 6 to it or something, or maybe adding the Mama Monster X 8S, you know, just a better ESC, and leaving it bone stock. Nothing with nothing else on it. No big motor, no nothing. And keeping it stock, because it's just, I don't know. I mean, it is more fun faster. I mean, I'm being honest, it is more fun faster. But, you know, like, I don't know, this truck is so good. I mean, the Max and all is pretty good. The 2.0 is good, you know. But, I don't know, it's just that this X-Maxx is freaking sweet. I mean, it handles the ground like it ain't nothing. I mean, I keep my yard cut this time of the year. The grass really ain't growing anyway, but during the summertime when the grass is growing, I keep the grass really cut. And, you know, it's always growing in low grass anyway, but, you know, even the Max is kind of, it's a good truck, but it kind of struggles a little bit in taller grass. And, you know, the 2.0 isn't as bad, but, yeah, the Max struggles a little bit in tall grass. Now, I'm thinking that might change once I put the long chassis kit on it, so we're going to see. I could do this all day long, guys. I mean, the truck's freaking awesome. I love it. Baby girl, what are you doing, crazy? You being silly? Baby girl, what are you doing? I said, I want to ride. Can I ride? I mean, it just takes abuse all day long. And watch it break that one next jump. So I'm sensing like a little small delay or whatever. Not too much, but just a little bit of a delay. I don't know what that is. Like as I go to jump, see how the car is kind of jumping, it's going to like tilt it forward? That means that the truck, or either me, or either the controller, something's happening, and it's losing signal or something, and the truck's losing a little bit of like power, and it's going forward, and it's making it like go forward. Like that, whatever. That's like if you, I don't know what's going on with that. But I have, like I said, I got the new ESC inside. I might install it this weekend, or I might install it this evening, or whatever. Have it ready for the next weekend. So I have my brand new XLX2 back from Castle, and it said it was a little defect or whatever. It's one of them things, and you know, it's all good though. You know, they fixed it, no problem, for free, And that's why, like, you know, Castle's pretty good about that type of thing. You know, if they got a problem with it, if your ESC goes out, your motor goes out, they will fix it. I mean, for up to 2 years for free. And after that, I think it's super low price, whatever. Like, I think if you break the motor or the ESC from Castle, after the warranty, they'll still warranty the labor and I think something else too. And you kind of just, you kind of basically just kind of pay cost. Heck yeah. The Max 5 is good though. Definitely not a bad ESC. I do like it. I mean, there's things about both of them that I don't like, you know. So the Max 5 is really good. But one thing that I hate about the Max 5 is but the Max 5 is the low voltage disconnect or whatever, or the low voltage thing where it cuts the truck down on power. So the Max 5, there is no warning. The truck is running at 100% and then it dies. There is no warning at all. So if the truck is way out there, when it dies, it dies. It ain't going nowhere. With Castle, when it comes to that time, the truck kills almost all the power. But it still gives you like 20% of the power, which allows you to kind of, you know, bring it in or whatever. You're able to just drive it in like that, you know, kind of slow. And it gets it to where you ain't gonna, you know, walk a half a mile away, because it's gonna happen whenever it's far away. It happened the other day. I was running the truck. This was like last weekend. Running the truck with the Max 5 like always, and I got way over. I'm talking about way over here, and it died way over here. Boop! It was like way over there, and it died. Wouldn't do anything. I had to walk way over there and get it. Now that's kind of lazy, but you know, it's just a pain. You know, why can't they? You know, whenever it does get to that point where it's time, why can't they, when it comes to that time, to have the batteries, you know, like where they're too low? Why can't they cut the power almost all the way, but still allow a little bit of power to go slow like that, back to the, you know, back to you, whatever. And one thing too about the Max 5 is kind of making the batteries kind of low. So I have the ESC on the highest setting possible for the low voltage disconnect, and it's still making the batteries at like 3.1 volts each. So I don't know why that's doing that. Castle with the XMaxx2 and all my other Castle ESCs, it kills the power at like 3.6 volts per cell, and that's, you know, factory, whatever. You guys can, you know, do more if you wanted to, but with the Max 5, it is maxed out. It won't go any, you know, it can't get any lower or whatever, or any higher, and it's at 3.1, 3.2 volts per cell. So I don't know why it's doing that. So anyway, heck yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's freaking awesome. I like it. So look like I seen something a minute ago. You guys probably seen it too. I want to say something about it right quick. I think I seen a tire DB a minute ago. I thought I did anyway. I did. So, as always, I'm gonna let y'all know when things like this happen. Tell you what, let's go ahead and kill it right quick. Kill the power right quick. And the button is right. Alright. So I did see a tire come up unglued a little bit. Yeah. So the tire did come unglued a little bit. Actually, all the way. Like, it's no big deal though. I have some glue inside. I'm gonna fix it right quick. So yeah, I did have a tire come unglued. You know, it happens. It's all good. That's why you have to get glue at the house to fix it. I guess only one is doing it. That's how the outside looks. The outside is fine. Just the inside. Yeah, we're doing good. That's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. Some guys will be like, oh no, you should have got the bead locks. They're heavy. The bead locks are freaking really heavy. And in my opinion, adding a little bit of glue to the tire like that, to have the tire be I mean, almost 200 grams lighter per tire. That's worth it for me. So, yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up and probably break out the stock tires and get these tires glued up right quick and have this weekend. So, all right, guys, see y'all later. Check y'all out next time. Peace.